Morning, everyone. How's everyone doing? Hopefully I am live at this point. There we go. So good morning, Gerald and iTestings, and good morning, Lockwatcher. We'll probably catch Franco when he's up from his nap. Hope everyone is doing well. I was just finishing up a video sent to me by ITT in the by email yesterday. Interesting video. I feel like I agree. It's about AI, essentially, and its use and people who get upset at AI. He's basically saying that people are wrong to be upset with AI, but also he's saying you shouldn't use AI to code if it's better than you, type thing. It's a little bit of a back and forth. So yeah, hopefully everyone is well. Today I checked the tutorial on how to grab this face to work on a secondary shape, and I found it, and it's just because of some strange rules in FreeCAD, which I believe exists also in Fusion, but just Fusion does it for you, type of thing, whereas FreeCAD does not. So essentially you have to project this onto another part. It's a little, I mean, it is what it is. We'll see. We're going to go play with FreeCAD a little bit this morning after this morning's pretty brutal coding session. I don't really feel like looking at code right now. Let's see. There we go. Why do I have... Oh, like die like a dice. Gotcha. Alright, standard case. Okay, so I thought I would have to delete the fillets, but I don't. So let me just get the filleting tool. No. Man, the control scheme is not great. Let's go. Touchpad is more like it. This. Oh, no. Can't move that way. Oh my god. No. Oh, stop. No. Back to here. Please, can I just deselect this? Oh my god. Can open recent. No. Something is selected. I don't know how to deselect it. Oh, that you know what? That's fine. Don't. Okay, this is better. Why are my lines selected now? No. Okay, we're back. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm going to select. Why are all my things gray now? Pocket. Oh, cancel. Okay, we're back. Jesus Christ, that was scary. Okay, fillet. This. Oh my god. Shift right, no. There. All right. Amount. I don't know, 4. There we go. The video you posted, is that the watch link? Yes. That is the watch link. All right, so 4mm edge, that looks good. All right, so now, oh, yeah, just by the way, that watch link, so if you take, here, I want to show you guys something. So if I go /simple electronics, okay, let's go videos and multimeter. So if you grab any video, for example, this one, this is a unique string, and the odds of you having a different string than somebody else is very, very low. So if you search for that string, usually you find where your YouTube video is posted. I guess Brave search isn't as good as Google search. Search operators were not, okay. Too few matches. No, I want it. Don't want to go to Google. Do I want to go to Google? Okay. Okay, let's go back. So here is search it, Google search. Okay, so there we go. So here's my multimeter. But then here, someone linked my video on Facebook. Some like appliance dude is linking my video all the time, which is awesome. Here it is on Course Hero. So it's in a physics class at McMaster. Oh no, it's no longer there. So there used to be used in the Navy, the U.S. Navy's teaching courses. Why are the searches so bad now? So, yeah. So there you go. Firefox is not dead soon. The U.S. government decided not to deal with a copyright. They didn't want to break up the monopoly, so now Google can continue to pay Firefox. All right, so we'll grab this. All right, so now we need to make a new part. Let me see if I can figure this out. So new body, and we can rename this. Oh, what did I click? Rename it lid basic. Okay, so I have it selected. I go back to here, click this, not the fillet, this face. And then there was a squiggly, I don't remember the name of the tool. This one. Create a sub-object binder. So now it's on this. Now I can take that binder and I can do all sorts of things with it. I can create a sketch on top of it. Oops, cancel. A binder, sketch. Okay, I guess XY plane. And then I can bring external geometry up from the binder. This guy. Wait, no. Okay, hang on. Oh wait, it is there. Yes, okay, it's there. That's why I can't add it again. There we go. So I haven't tested this. There was a threat that Firefox would be... So essentially how it works is Google pays Firefox a crap load of money to be its default search engine. It does that for not only Firefox. Oh, this is what I wanted. Not only for Firefox, but it does it for Apple as well. How do I... Okay, anyways. Wait, what did I do? That's not what I wanted. Rounded corners. So yeah, it wants to be the default browser. 4. So I bound it to here. How do I unbind it? No. Pardon me, FreeCAD is a little bit difficult. Okay. So this should join this. All right, this point should be on this point. This point should be on this point. This point should be on this point. Now we're fully constrained. Okay, we're good. Okay. Close. Now I have the sketch. Bring this back, but I still want the sketch, and I'm going to pad it up. And what is going on? Okay, it's not. What is going on? Offset. nothing's working. Cancel. Where is my sketch? It's down at the bottom. Oh my God. Is this XYZ? What? Okay, why is my text not showing up? Z. Okay, how high is this again? 28? Why can't I put text in here? Oh my God. I am frustrated. No, Blender is much, no matter how bad this is, Blender is much harder. Oh, come on. I can't move my sketch. I can pad my sketch. Set reference. Can't use a surface. Okay, I'm gonna delete this sketch. I'm gonna try again. Let's do it a bit backwards. Let's do this a little backwards. Yeah, I know, but Blender is not made for hard edge modeling, so you have to add a bunch of stuff to make it hard edge modelable. I've seen tutorials on it. It is not my jam. Okay, so let's just pad this. Let's go like 3 millimeters up. It doesn't even need to be 2 millimeters up. Okay, so that's good. And then that's good. Okay. And then let's just fill it. This is thickness, draft. All right, let's grab this surface and make a sketch. So now it'll be at least on the surface. And then this, that's a 4 millimeter. Then we'll do point on point. Oh no, wait, first we need to bring in external geometry. This point, this point, this point, this point, this point. No, actually, not that point. It's okay. This point, this point, this point, and this point. Okay, that's good. Can I click this again to make it go away? No. And now I go match this with this. this with this. Yeah, I can't really do that. This with this. Fully constrained. Close. Grab this, make it a pad. Up to face. Select face. This face. There we go. Okay. So that was not ideal, but we do have a little bit of a box, which is nice. So I'm going to grab this pad. We can make it transparent. There we go. Okay, and now I need to see this, so I'm going to hide this. Grab this, this. You know what? I won't grab those. I will grab this. Oh, is it control? Oh my God. This. That's not even the edges I want. God damn it. OpenSCAD is a nightmare for someone like me who is not good at coding. It's essentially it's like a coding based. It's very text based. This and this, and I guess I'll grab these circles too. I do like OpenSCAD, but it's just doing something like this in there is a freaking nightmare. Okay. So now I create, where's that blob? This guy, a binder. So I've got my binder. Okay, so now I can grab my binder, offset. I want to offset it. Where's the offset? -0.2. Makes it a little bit smaller. Okay. Now I want to pad it to face. Select face. I want this bottom face. There we go. All right, I think we are winning. A lot of differences with the classical type. Oh no, God no. This is just because Fusion 360 is a piece of crap now. That's all. Okay. How's it going, Franco? How was your nap? Okay, and And then this, toggle transparency. If I bring this back, there we go. Yeah, it looks like it fits. Okay, and now this, and I can make thickness. Oh. Wait. No, this should be the pad. Thickness. It's not working. Cancel. Grab this pad. Select. Make thickness inwards. There we go. That's what I wanted. Yes. I am winning. This is freaking difficult. Okay. So this is good. This is like a basic lid. Okay. Done. Now, we're going to go here. Gonna take that. Gonna grab this, 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 and this. We're gonna do this, another binder. Come over here, this one on. Okay, so now I want to offset this. Does anybody remember how big they were? Pocket, sketch, sketch. Not this one. Not this one. I think that was it. Not distance. I want to know the size of this. Uh, 2.58 by 2. Fusion 360 is my jam. But the problem is that they updated it and now it works like garbage for me. This is 5.16. Okay, 2.58 minus 1.6. 2.58 minus 1.6. 0.98. So I grab this new binder. Oh my god. New binder. This is getting very difficult to... Okay, can we stop? Can we stop? Okay, this new binder. Offset minus 0.98. That didn't work. I guess my big problem is creating sketches using the binder, or do I not need to? If I just go 0, if I grab this, stop. Can I? Oh no. Oh, can I just delete this? I can't click on it. Stop. What have I done? No. Measurement. Close. Oh. My God. Okay, we're good. Minus 0.98. What does that do now? Okay. It does work. Binder. Pocket. Hole. Oh my God. Binder. Pocket. Length. Through all. Reverse it. Yes. I made it work. Jesus Christ. I mean, I think they ruined it for free users, so I don't really blame them. I was a free user. Okay. So this is my basic lid. I just want to see if this works. So we're going to 3D print this, and then we're going to see if it works. Turning on the 3D printer. We're just going to print it hard and fast and hope it works. And then we can work on it after. Once you get enough time with it, learn all the quirks, it'll be better. Right now you're at the bottom of the hill. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it is at the moment it is frustrating, but that's because I haven't spent like 2 weeks on Mango Jelly's YouTube channel, which I do recommend. The ease of which he is able to do anything in FreeCAD is incredible to watch. It's like I'm looking at a frickin' alien. Yeah, Mango Jelly, he is the man. Good morning, Joseph. Mango Jelly, he's the one who I will turn to for every piece of FreeCAD tutorial. And I am not exaggerating when I say I feel like FreeCAD is what it is because of him. Oh, you bastard. Okay, delete. I just added something to my file without even knowing. Anyways, export. export. Lid basic, save. Yeah, Fusion is, software is the only industry that can sell you something incomplete. Yeah. Can't complain much about Fusion. You're using it at no cost. Yeah, so Fusion's update broke all the functionality. So for me at least. So I'm just like, instead of dealing with it, I was like, now's my chance to learn FreeCAD, and so that's what I'm doing. Okay, back over here. Sorry, I'm trying not to ADHD this too much. Where do I store my 3D stuff? What the hell did I call it? Hang on, I have to send you guys to the ether for a second. Export. I called it lab standard apparently. I'm not seeing it. Export. Oh. Wow, I think I need some sleep. All right, you can come back. Wow, my brain is not functioning. All right, rotate on face like so. It's all set to the extra fast preset, so I don't think I need to deal with anything. My brain is really not working. "29 minutes. Perfect. Good morning, Peter. I have no doubt that mostly, there's a 3D printer. They mostly just outsource to whoever's cheapest. I think that's problematic. Upload. Basic. Jesus Christ, guys, I'm tired. Preheat and print. Back to the live streaming. Okay, here we go. Just got to get rid of little boogers. Oh wow, this is very reflective on the black part here. Go for a nap? No, I think it's just not enough coffee. I was just leaving a bit of a string behind there. Yeah, this is the Voron V0. By far the most reliable 3D printer I have. This is going to be a 30-minute print, but once it's done the first layer, I'm going to speed it up to time and a half speed. And it is printing PETG for this. Just Elegoo Rapid PETG. And the only reason it's printing PETG is because it's what I had in my printer at the time. Yeah, exactly, Peter. One of the guys that work in the office has a CAD monkey sign on his desk. Wow. I think Lockwasher was saying that's him. He's the CAD monkey. I'm not sure. Inflection isn't great on the internet. When I first got a 3D printer, I could sit there and watch it go all day. I could still sort of do that though. Alright, so if we swap to this, there we go. Should have both. Yeah, I would prefer working from home too. During COVID, I had to teach from home, and it was way worse for the students because they were all technologically unsavvy, and by all I mean like half, but it was the half that needed the most help. So it was horrible for them, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I would much rather work from home than from the office. 100%. $1,000%. I don't feel like doing any real work, so we're just going to be soldering right now. How's that sound? You don't like the LED? So, eventually, I will end up... wait, let me zoom you in. Eventually, I'll end up, running the code on it so that the LED will be a solid color. It's just been one of those things where the Voron works, and if I start messing with it, I'm afraid it's going to stop working. So I haven't done anything to tune it in, like, at all. It's still on the default configuration for absolutely everything. It has a gyro in the head, and I've yet to even... I haven't even tuned it. Some accents drive you nuts because you can't understand what's being said. Yeah, me too. But that's why I'm selective on who I listen to. Office about 18 miles away. Few people still work there. Going to fill a candy dish on your old desk. I want candy. I would love candy. I am getting a bit fat though. Well, I've been a bit fat for a while. So sadly, even though I want candy, I shouldn't have it. I do get it from time to time, more often than I should. Your nephew just started the electrical technician program at Mohawk. Interesting. Very good channels. You can't follow what they're saying. Yeah. Yeah, I have to say, when I'm learning coding, I absolutely need it to be crystal clear. Like, I need very specific information. And so if the poster has a thick accent of any sort, I can't understand what they're saying. I can't follow. So I have thought about doing Udemy classes because another maker did Udemy classes and he said it was great. But there's a sample you can take a look at, and some of the instructors, I can't understand them. And so I decided not to go that route. And that's when I found Free Code Camp is a text-based learning way thing. So I don't have to deal with accents. I can just read. Yeah, I can deal with a British accent. I watch enough British media that I can deal with British. There's a few that are a little bit hard to understand. Like I listen to some British reality shows, like Can't Pay Will Take It Away. It's freaking awesome. And some of the British accents are very, very difficult to understand. These pins are very hard to cut. Trying to cut them into a trash bag so they don't go flying and end up in my coffee. There we go. Cut all that one side. How's it going, Dan? It's like I'm saying hi to myself. W3 Schools, great website for... Yeah, so I use W3 Schools. I use W3 Schools for reference. So how Free Code Camp works is they have lectures, which are actually like textures. There's nobody's talking. And then they have workshops, which is very guided. Then they have labs, and labs kind of throw you to the wolves. So you don't have your reference in front of you. So I use W3 Schools as the reference. Another thing, aside from accents, that I can't follow when I'm learning is audio issues. When someone's like chewing the mic or having plosives. Plosives is when like a P or a T makes like a big, like a bang in the mic. I can't handle that. I need, I'm out. You need to get to work because your ESP32 blind tilting CAD stuff stepper and tilt. ESP32 blind tilting CAD stuff stepper and tilt. I'm so confused. Depends. Watching an Arabic professor from the UK university was really good. Yeah, some, I mean, some are fine. But sadly, I can't pick what I understand and what I don't understand. My wife, when she was studying to be an engineer, there was a professor that absolutely nobody could understand, and he opened his first lecture. He's like, yeah, you guys are gonna have a hard time understanding me. Nothing I can do with it. Anyways. I'm going to trim down even the legs that I haven't soldered. Hopefully it'll make soldering them a little bit easier. Not the easiest thing in the world to solder. Professors were very good at DeVry. A lot of contents for Linux kernels from India. For some reason you can't follow the, yeah. I think a lot has to do with the audio quality too, because a lot of people who make courses for places like Udemy or whatever, they're just doing it in their basement. So they have trash lighting. They're just have a headset mic and they're chewing their mic basically with their words. And I think that overrides any accent issues I may have personally. I cannot get behind shitty quality stuff. I understand you're there to learn a concept, but I can't do it. It's so even because I'm a slightly dyslexic as well. So already it's difficult for me to not distract myself, and then there's all these other distractors, and I'm just trying to learn. A couple dollars on a good desk mic and some nice lighting. Yep, absolutely. I mean, not even nice lighting, just don't record from a dungeon. It's that simple. Don't record from a dungeon. There we go. So we got the ESP32. By the way, oh shit, am I on layer 2? I am on layer 2. Let's give her the beans. Speed. 150%. Give her. So many secrets you need to listen to in the background without trying to understand. No secrets. You need to listen to understand accent. There are no secrets. You need to listen to the background without trying to understand. That was difficult for me. Are we replacing? We're replacing one of these LEDs, I'm pretty sure. I think it was this top one. No, I think your video about dungeons still can't be recorded from a dungeon. I'm sorry. This is what I call a pro gamer move. I will move my coffee away from the molten lead. I'm pretty sure it was this one, yeah, top right hand. So this is my pro gamer move, guys. So you heat up both, and then you go, oh, didn't work. Heat up this, heat up this, heat up this, heat up both. Oh, it didn't work. I'll put some fresh solder on it. AliExpress does have a good mic. Let me show you. Not good, but like not fantastic, but definitely workable. Screen. There we go. Whoops. Is it no longer the same? Huh, they upgraded it. Anyways. Condenser mic. Oops. I don't see the exact model anymore. I'm sure it was fine. Yeah, I guess, anyways, this company, they make decent microphones. They work just fine for what they are. But there used to be it used to come with an equalizer and everything. I think Pile of Stuff got one. Videos. I'm sure he did. Oh, nice, when he used to have my coaster. Maybe not. Oops. Is this it? This is it. Yeah. Yep, this is it. Just a cheapie. There we go. BM 800, that's what it was. UTG 962E, that's the that's a clamp meter. I still use it, by the way. Satellite 1 or any of Home Assistant's voice stuff? No. Apparently Johnny Bergdahl is going to send me something to play with Home Assistant. We'll see. So BM 800. So there we go. This is the kit. Here's the kit that I remember seeing. So you get the whole shebang for 65 Canadian pesos. And if you're wondering what the UTG 962E, UTG 9, oh, it's the function gen, whoops. Yeah, I have two of these now, this guy. That's okay. Welcome back, Lock Watcher. So yeah, I have 962E, this one. I have two of them. Because $30 off. Nice. Unity screwed up and sent me two. And then they're like, oh, okay, you could just give away the other one. And I was like, that's nice and all, but I still have to freaking pay taxes on it. So, yeah, as much as I'd like to give it away, I had to pay 35-ish% of its value. I mean, it could be what Scruff Dog has. No. I mean, like income taxes. Anything somebody sends me, I have to declare and pay income tax on it. It's not like sales tax. Although I don't like sales tax either, but it is what it is. Part of living in a society. Oh. This is not working out. Where's my solder wick? Oh. Yeah, because it's not really a gift. It's a business transaction, right? Because I'm making a video for them. The thing is, if you could claim that all the stuff that comes in is a gift, you would be essentially paying no taxes on anything. So like, for example, if you if influencers were sent stuff, right, and then they can turn around and sell that stuff, that would be a gift. Like, that's not how it works. I understand. In my situation, it's a bit shit, because I don't make millions of dollars on YouTube. So it's a bit crappy, but I do understand the logic behind it. Like, essentially, like a supplier could give you, I don't know, they could give you a property, right? And then you would pay them for that property, but you would claim the property as a gift, so it's like zero values, and then you pay them, and then it ends up like a cost. You know what I mean? Like it's supposed to be MSRP, but I use the invoice value, which is a little bit lower. So hopefully I won't get in trouble for doing that. But the customs declaration, to me, makes the most sense as the value. No, the IRS is much more aggressive than the CRA if you're not a billionaire. So, and the thing is, you can do whatever you want. It's once you get audited, are you going to pass? That's the big question in all this. There's all sorts of like leniency as well. My motto is, I don't want to deal with the tax man. Yeah, I see that. It's done. I'm just trying to desolderify. Ouch. Why won't you leave? It's weird it won't come out. It is a plated through hole. I'm gonna accidentally flick something and burn myself. No, I don't have a desoldering gun. And yes, solder does go through to the other side. But usually you could still lift them out. Not that difficult. Might just use hot air. I need something to hold my board. All right, let that cool. Gonna come over here. There's my lid. It's got some stringing because it is PET G. I guess my plate was crooked. All right, so here it is. Pretty much perfect fit, and then you just sink your screws through here. So this has filleted edges and this one doesn't, because we haven't printed the updated bottom yet. But this is good. So that means it's a good base. Now I just want to cut out a spot for this. And then I should be good. No, this is a big PCB to build. So there we go. So now we can continue. We can continue working on this. So we're going to make another one with a hole. So we're going to duplicate this one. And then we're going to make a hole. And then I'm going to make a lid that fits through here to make the screen holder. And then we're going to make one of these with the lid piece, but we're also going to cut grooves in here for the DHT. So it's not a snap fit, but that's okay because it's going to be screwed. We're going to push screw things into here. So let's get a new bottom piece printed, and I won't need to speed up the print so much because we've got time. So let's go back to here. Yeah, especially for the fact that it's like printed essentially on the roughest setting. All right, so let's get the bed back up to temp, 80C. Actually, I'm going to switch back here because I need to purge all this junk off the bed. Where's my scrapier? There it is. Turn off the soldering iron for just now. So that's gone. We don't have the same view about the big... Well, look at all the parts on here. Plus, anyways, I'm going to build another one of these on camera for the YouTube video. So essentially, I'm going to have to build a hero one anyways. So that's why. I'm going to give this a little spritz of Windex. Looks like I spat on it. Hooktua, or Hocktua, as is more common in today's parlance. Nice and clean. There we go. Will be the third. Yeah, exactly. So this one was an abject failure. In fact, at some point I'm going to have to heat this up real hot and take this, reclaim this RP2040. And hopefully this one will be the one we can prototype. Well, she kind of disappeared after she did a crypto scam. And then, yeah, there's going to be an on-camera one. All right, where was I at? Yes, FreeCAD. Screen. So we're going to go in here. We're going to save the base. File, export, base, V2, save, bring that into Cura. There we go. Looks good. Slice. Now with these settings, 1 hour and 43 minutes, but we will turbo it up a little bit. save this to disk. Case. Good. Vero just went outside. I'm not sure why. Upload to the Voron. SV2. Preheat. Head over to second camera. And then print. Down she goes. When you're friends with a scammer and a grifter. No, she went out back. Not out front. Hang on, I'm gonna go see if she's all good. All good. Got the toothbrush in there just in the matter of time. Oh, I don't know if the Voron seems to be set still at 1.5 times speed. I think it'll be fine. Should be fine. All right. Back to screen. Okay. So, pick this one. I did something here by accident. Can I just delete this? Close document. There we go. All right. So, can I duplicate this? Okay. How to duplicate part in FreeCAD so you can modify it. For a parametric copy that updates, you can use the clone function. New body shares the spreadsheet values in history. Clone function. Meeting is done. Nice. Meeting should have been an email. Okay, so we want to take this. That looks like a clone. So do you grab this? Clone. Delete this. Name, lid, vented, or I'll just go lid, OLED. Okay, it looks identical. This is what I wanted. Great. Let's work on this. So for my OLED, oh my God. So we're gonna want to cut a hole in here. She's bad in business. She could have continued if nothing happened. People, yeah, I know, but whatever. She had her 15 minutes. The other thing that is cool about her, notice you cleaned your head before the print. as I have only used a Prusa, I had not need to do that. So the Voron has settings you can apply to stop stringing like that. It's just that, like I said, this is just the default. I haven't tuned anything. So there are like very easy tuning things to do, but yeah, I have not. I have not. All right, so lid OLED. So let's clone. What do I want to do? I want to make a sketch. Oh, cancel. This is the active body. Now I want to the clone, make a sketch. Oops, don't want to do that. Cancel. Grab this face and make a sketch. Okay. So I want to cut a hole in here that the OLED will come out of. So where do I want it? So I know the OLED is going to sit on top. Let me have a think about this. How do I want to do this? I think I just cut a hole. All right, Franco. I think I will literally just because I'm trying to think if I make geometry that sits on top and it prints in one shot. I think I kind of want to do that. I want the OLED holder. Let me go see what my OLED looks like. So here's the OLED. It's got these mounting holes. And if I mount it from the back, it's going to look a lot cleaner. But mounting it from the back is not going to be as easy. Kind of want this at a 45. Okay, so here's the problem. If I make it sit on top, like this, these pins don't have any support. So ideally, I'd want to have the lid upside down, mount it in the lid, but the board sits there. This is a complicated design now. Because don't forget, you have to think for 3D printing. So you don't want large angles. Some redneck YouTubers entertaining, rated red. Review stuff, reviewed some beers with funny, strange names. Got one named Gay Beer. He said, what are the chances he'll like it? And he did. It's pretty funny. So I think I'm overthinking this. I might be overthinking this. Let me grab an M3 screw so we can see if it fits through the hole. Here's an M3 screw. Not really. It needs an M2.5. I'm trying to think of a plan of attack here. So you need kind of like a big frame. I can also rotate the board like this. That also would work. Because you can do a rotation on the display. Or should I just keep it simple and just mount it like this? That would be the simplest. Welcome back. Okay. Here's a poll coming in. Poll. Start a poll. How to mount the OLED. Simplest solution, but ugliest. Persevere. And design 45 mount. All right, vote in the poll, folks. Because a straight up and down. Straight up and down would be the simplest way, but it's the ugliest as well. Dave Jones's voice hurts your head. I don't mind him at all. And I had a chat with him on the podcast, like outside the podcast too. We talked before, and he's a great guy. How long did it take before starting? If you go back to my original videos, you'll see that they're pretty shit. So I didn't wait very long. And this has been my motto for the longest time. Make something, like just do something, and then make it good. So as you can see, this one here, I called it a review, but it wasn't really a review. My thumbnail sucks, right? But then my second video, it got quite a few views because I was trying to do a video on this MT3608 and it literally caught on fire. So later on, I made thumbnails for these. I didn't make thumbnails at the start. And these crocodile clips that sucked ass. Made custom multimeter leads. This was starting of my tutorial. And then this was a review, but really I wouldn't call it a review today. This would be an unboxing. Yeah, I also disagree with a lot of Dave Jones's opinions. So this is a shit thumbnail. Again, this was an attempt on doing tutorials and then mailbags. You won an Agilent scope. Very nice. Man, I thought this would have been a much better video. 375 views. My videos suck ass. All right, a couple more votes and then we can get going. So vote on the poll, please. Oh yeah, Keysight. Yeah, Keysight is the bomb. They sent me a scope as well. Man, this, I need to revisit this. All right, so hold on. Let me go into my Google Sheets where I have my video ideas. Video ideas. 7 segment displays. You made one. It sucked. There we go. What's unique? If you don't like Dave's opinion, I don't imagine Louis Rossmann. Well, Dave has some weird opinions. Like, Dave is, he was anti-masking back then. He thought it was bullshit that people had to mask up in public spaces like shopping malls and stuff. And he got mad at me on a live stream when I said, do you agree with people smoking indoors? And he's like, not the same thing. I'm not playing this game. I was like, all right. How's it going, JB? And I forgot how long ago this my original 3D printer was. Very AVE style videos, but less interesting. With so many parts. All these laser cut acrylic parts that you had to put into like hot water to peel it. I think I cut myself so many times. There's the frame. Oh, and I was using this stupid Allen keys they sent with it. horrible. Some acrylic feet. God, what a shit 3D printer. It did work though. Nice. Thunderstorm? Love thunderstorms. And then the upright. I had no space on my desk. Part 4. YouTube doesn't even cache these videos. They're never viewed. Yeah. So Dave is another thunderstorm? Dave is he's pro science most of the time, but he believes in personal freedom above it. Like, I don't think he believed that the science was wrong. I think he just believed that the risk was worth it for him. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but that's what I think. So if you look here, this is the start. Yeah, look, I've been doing the macro shots since the beginning. Look at that. His wife is, yeah, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but my take on what he believes is that he's pro-science, but he is like, he thought the risk was minimal to him, and so he shouldn't have to mask up. The problem was, in my mind, and again, this is just my opinion, the problem is that masking protects others more than you. And so he was only thinking about him when he was making the equation. And I think that is the case for a lot of people who are quote unquote anti-maskers, is because they were thinking that they didn't need to mask because it's not a big deal, when really it was for others. Dave Jones. Because I remember he was on a live stream talking crap about how Australia had masking rules, and he did not like that. I don't want to say selfish assholes. I think there were some selfish assholes. Definitely. But I think, I just don't think people thought enough about it. That's all. I have to say, I had a conversation with Dave before our podcast. He's a really nice guy. I think he just wasn't taking the whole thing in consideration. That's my opinion, and you can feel free not to like it. But that's my opinion. Okay, so 24. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if I have a cold now, I wear a mask because it protects others. We know this for a fact. Look, I'm not having this debate. Okay? It's not, I'm done with COVID times. Okay, so we want a 27 by 25 box where this is going. So 27 by 25. Okay. And now we just need to decide how far from the origin. So 25 by 27. I mean, I think it also speaks to the level of privilege that people have, right? Because they're like, well, I don't need to mask. And it's like, great. That's you, though. Right? Like, that's you. I'm going to bias the OLED quite a bit up. Like so. Let's see what that looks like. Dimension. Let's go a nice even 5 up from there. And then we need M2.5 holes. So I don't have a good way to secure the OLED in place. Yeah, Alberta. Alberta is our Texas, essentially. Okay, so we need now to... Well, let's cut the hole. No, wait, let's extrude it. So how high do we want this from the base? I think 10 mils is excessive. We do want space to put wires, though. Maybe 10 mils is not excessive. Yeah, tell me about it, Texas. Yes. Alberta is a special place with very special people. Okay, close, sketch. We're gonna pad it up 10 millimeters. Okay, and now we're going to do a sketch on this plane. It didn't work. Cancel. You take the plane, then make the sketch. All right, now we need to... Oh, shit. You guys aren't even on the screen. Well, that's okay, because I'm coming back. I'm coming back. So we need at least this width. Yeah, if I went west, I would definitely go a little bit further, too. God, would I ever love to live on the coast. So we can go in about 5. Yeah, we can go in about 5. And then we need to carve out roughly 12. No snow in some places. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. Back to screen now. Okay, so polyline tool. So we're gonna want you know what? I made a mistake. let's just go modify this. Yeah. Close the sketch. Go back to this pad. Grab this sketch. And we want this 28 by 26. I think that should be still okay. Close. Now reapply the pad. Good. Grab this sketch. Okay. Now we have 1 millimeter more. All right, so we want a polyline tool. I'm going to go essentially hang on. I'm going to try to figure this out. Okay, like this, horizontal, and then vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, okay. All right, so distances. So how many millimeters did we say? Webcam, how many? So we just have to add 1 millimeter to our constraints now. So that's about 6 millimeters, top and bottom, and we need to carve out, we'll go 12 millimeters. Okay, back to this screen. Okay, so now the distance between here and here, 6 millimeters. The distance between here and here is 1 millimeter. The distance between here and here is 1 millimeter. The distance between here and here is 1 millimeter. The distance between here and here is 6 millimeters. Between here and here is 6 millimeters. And distance between here and here is 12 millimeters. Okay, good. And now, no, I think I got it. I think it's this. So now the only thing is I'm missing constraints. This and this be symmetrical to this. There. Fully constrained. Did we do it? Fully constrained. Okay, so now I just need to know the whole pattern, but let's do that after. So okay, sketch is grabbed, make a pocket, and then that'd be through all. So now my only problem is now I don't have a flat surface to print from. because this side now has this. So I think what I'll do instead is I'll make a new part with a flange, and then you'll just bolt it on. I think that's a better idea. Yeah, I know, Peter. It is what it is, man. I mean, it's, yeah, it is what it is. It's a little bit depressing. But it is what it is. Okay, so I'm going to cancel this, and I'll actually just back up all the way to the clone. I don't know if I can do that. I'll just, yeah, just delete all this. Yep, that's fine. Back to the clone. So essentially, I'll just cut a hole in here. That's it, that's all. Let's grab this and this. Wait, hang on a sec. What holds the board in? This lid. Oh, okay, the board is held in by this, right? Because the board sits inside here, and that lip is shared by this. So, yeah, I can just cut a hole, ignoring these circles. Okay, that's what I'll do. By the way, Monday is the ETA for the boards. Is there an offset geometry? No, I don't think so. Let's go, so it's 3.2. So let's add like 2 millimeter. I actually don't know how to do this. Might have to use a polyline. ITT, I don't think you're wrong. But I think that so far nothing's pointed to anything more than like 100 times less bad than COVID itself. It's like insane how bad for you COVID is. You look at people like Physics Girl, who essentially nearly died from recovering from COVID. Oh. It is like extremely understated how bad COVID is for you. Like extremely understated. Yeah, of course. That's what I was saying, Diane, physics girl. She nearly died from long COVID. Oops. No. Okay. Symmetry. This, this, this. This, this, this. Delete these. Arc. This arc to there. Fully constrained, folks. Is there a way I can make one? Does that work? I think we got it. Are we over constrained? The hell is this constraining? This to this. Oh no, okay, that's what it wants. One. Good. Close. All right, we're gonna pocket it full of sunshine. Okay, so now we have another one to print. So that's going to be the standardized, like, whole version. And now I just need to make a stack. Oh, big stretch. Need to make a stack for the OLED now. So it'll just be a flange that sits on top. And I think this hole should be pretty universal. Yeah, I mean, yeah, YouTube, I think YouTube rightfully filters some messages though, like not everything. Like, can you think, like female creators, like my wife, for example, she gets like pretty wild messages already. So, yeah. All right, so we want a new part. Like, she has filters on and she still gets wild messages. Rename OLED. So 0.96 inch. OLED holder. Okay, I'm gonna go here, grab this, and give us one of these, a binder. Just hide that. Although, yeah, that is true as well. But I'm just saying it's better than nothing. I'm just clicking on a face. Yeah, face. Binder. I can hide this. There we go. That's my binder. Okay, grab this and make a sketch. Oh, the sketch does go on top of the binder. Good. Maybe I wasn't clicked on the binder the last time. Oh well. Okay, so let's pull rounded rectangle. And 4mm fillets. That looks good. And then grab the external geometry. This. I'll just grab all the external geometry. These, why not? I don't know if I need these, but I will go anyway. Grab all of these. This line. And then this. This. Okay, wait. How do I... This to this. Yep. This to this. It's good. Oh, because, I mean, I think we understand that the vaccine is not 100%. The vaccine lowers the damage, not removes it completely. Those studies already exist. I guess I could just go XY. Okay. So I don't understand. It's under constrained. That's, I mean, it's fair suspicion. That's not what the science shows. So what is missing? Is it the diameter? Oh. Okay. What is missing? This. This. conflicting constraints. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it happens. So I guess I'm not sure why they should be constrained to the linking thing. If I take this, can I move it? Okay, so the diameter is not constrained. Dimension. So that is now 3.2. Okay, it's not constrained there. Dimension. Yeah. 3.2. Well, I mean, it's a medical thing. So it makes sense that there could be, oops, there could be some bad parts for sure. So what's not constrained here? This? Wrong selection. Oh my God, stop. Okay. This. Fully constrained. Okay, there we go. Xmas 2019. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. Okay, fully constrained. Now we can pad like 1 millimeter is all that's necessary, I think. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. So that's good. Now I just need to make the OLED. Okay, so now if I want to make a sketch. Okay, so here's the problem. This sketch, I want it to be this way. I'm not working in the center anymore. I can make a primitive. I can make a primitive and then chamfer it. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Cancel this, grab this. I know I sketched upside down, but that's okay. Up, up. Excuse me, there we go. Okay, so I need a 27 millimeter wide. Yeah, 27 millimeter wide rectangle. Sure, centered rectangle. Okay, so we need 27 wide. And arbitrarily, we need 31. Hang on, gotta go back. So we need Pythagorean theory here, but I'm not going to use it. So we need 27. Let's go 30. 30. I'm going to do 30. Outdoor meeting with local electric company. They called me a day later, let me know they had it. Yeah, of course, masks are not 100%, but they work a lot better. And honestly, if you had extremely like OCD hand washing techniques, you would probably have never gotten it. With masks and hand washing like crazy. Oh, I can't type now. I have to click into this window. There we go. 30. I think that's good enough. Okay, and then I'll grab the center of this and I'll dimension it to... Oh, I don't have external. Not gonna lie, when I got it, I was terrified because I was laying on the couch and I just could not catch my breath, and I was like, what is going on? And yeah, as it turns out, I had COVID. You said you didn't get vaccinated? That was certainly a choice. I hope that was on doctor's recommendations. Okay, close. Pad. Let's go up by like 15. Okay. And then let's go chamfer. Equal distance. Let's go 20 is too much. 15. Oh yeah, 14. Okay, yeah, so that's not what I wanted to do. Cancel. Okay, how high do we go up in our pad? 15. Okay. Me too. His wife did not get it then. I got so I faint when I have when I get vaccines. So it sucked royal ass getting them, but it was worth it. Six. close. Let's see what happens here. It's 15 won't work, right? Okay, none of this is good. Cancel. That's not what I wanted. 6, 25, close. Let's try this again. We're going to do a sketch. Take this face, do a sketch. Grab external geometry here and here. And then use polyline from here to here to here to here. Close. Oh shit, I did it backwards. Needed this external geometry and this external geometry. Delete, delete. This line here to here, here to here. Close. Take this. No, take this sketch, make it a pocket. And then through all. Okay. Oh, I'm skidding. Okay, take this pocket. Up to face, select face, this face. Okay, there we go. Ooh, shiny metallized. Yeah, ITT, you can get it from surfaces and all sorts of things. That's the deal, right? You can get it from all sorts of places. Okay, great. So that's done. This pocket's done. Let's grab a... Oh, I need to get into the habit. This and then this. Okay, grab the external geometry, all these edges. Good. Okay, so now I need to draw my cutting out. So polyline, go across north, across, cross, cross, across, back to there. Okay. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I apologize, everyone. Okay, so from here to here, 1 millimeter. From here to here, 1 millimeter. Here to here, 1 millimeter. This one and this one equal, this one and this one equal. Actually, this one and this one equal this one and this one equal. That's good. Dimension here to here should be 12. And then here, oops, no! God damn it, I keep pressing escape. Symmetry, this and this to this. Over constrained. I guess that's not necessary. Okay. This to this. Wait, this should already be constrained, no? Oh wait, no, how long is this? Clorox cleanup is basically bleach and water. Quite effective. Nice. What's a dangerous type of hand sanitizer? I use all kinds. So it should be about 16. Oh, that was underneath the OLED. Should be about, let's go about 17. No, 6. I should really make this accurate. 16.75. Hand sanitizer with bleach. Yeah, you want it like a 70%. You want a 70% alcohol mix. 15.75. Was it 17.75 or 16.75? Damn it. Just chatting with you guys and getting distracted. Yeah, 99.9 isn't as effective because it creates a barrier of dead skin. 16.75. Yeah, you definitely need the water. I agree. It's 70% is the ideal medical alcohol. Well, I mean, I disagree with you, ITT, that it has to be from the air because the person has to eat, right? So they had to have groceries delivered or something. You know what? I don't know if I agree that this has to be 1 millimeter. I think this is wrong too. It is wrong. That should only be 5 millimeters. So why can't I dimension it? What's holding it here? It's because this needs to be 5, or this one needs to be 5. Okay, so something under constrained, yeah, that's good. If I grab this to be 5 millimeters, okay, that's okay. And I go, this and this has to be equal. This and this has to be equal. So that's okay. But now I want this and this to be equal, and this to be equal. But I can't. What is stopping me? Oh, this being 12. Okay, now I understand. That constraint can leave, that constraint can leave. And now that's all equal, and I just need to make this and this symmetrical to this. I think that's good. Correct. Yeah, that's correct. 99.9% is not great for sanitizing human stuff. Okay, so if I take this and I pocket it, through everything. Yeah, I figured it would happen. Dimension. Taper angle should be -45. Oh no, it's tapering. No, that's not what I want. 0. Direction. Custom direction. So, okay, it's making a pocket. Really want to be through all. But how do I make it go 45 degrees? Okay, what happens if I go... Interesting. So if that's 0, and that's 0, what does that give me? Oh, 0 and 0. That won't allow. Weird. What's going on here? It's like a weird projection. I mean, hopefully this will just work. Oh, look, the box is finished. I'll have to deal with this in a moment. Let me take a look at what's going on here. Also need to go for coffee. But I'll start the new print first. Ugh. Okay, here it is. It's a bit hot. So here's the print. Lots of little hairs in there because it's PETG. And the printer is running at 150% speed. There we go. Looks like it fits really nicely. All these zits and stuff are all going to be fixed by slowing it down and not using the harshest speeds. And then the USB should go in here perfectly. Yep, plenty of room. So that's good. Looking good. So let's clean this off and start another print. And when the print is started, I'm gonna go get myself a coffee. You guys can get tea or whatever you want. There we go. Okay, go pop this. You need a cuppa? Well, just a moment. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. You're gonna have your time to go in a moment here. Okay, so we need to print now the new lid. Let me just, where are you? Screen. We need to print the new lid from Fusion. So I'm gonna grab oh, not lid basic, lid OLED. Jesus Christ, that scared me. I thought we were missing our lid. So this is a new lid with the hole for the OLED. So lid OLED, export. There we go. File, export. Wait, what? Why is this base? It shouldn't be base. I don't have the base selected. Anyways. Lid OLED. Okay, bring that into Cura. Gonna flip her around. There we go. Move it towards the camera for a little bit of love. Slice. 23 minutes. Upload. Lid OLED. Preheat. And let's go ahead and print it. You guys to the second cam. I think it homed. Get ready with the toothbrush. Do you like the occasional coffee? Yeah. Most restaurant tea is awful. Interesting. I thought they just gave you tea bags from the grocery store. Okay, so that should start no problem. Plus. Text. Okay. Outline 10. Outline color, select color, black. There you go. All right. Enjoy. Be right back. I'm back. Sorry, you don't like the flashing light? Okay, so while that happens, let's sync some heat sets into here, just so we can then test all the mechanicals together. Hopefully that lid prints well. I mean, it seems to be printing well. That's good. Yes. All right. So let's go get the heat sets in my section there. There's a non-zero chance that everything is going to come crashing down. That's okay. I have to order more heat sets as well. So these should fit right in there. Yep, a little bit of a tight fit, that's okay. Okay, third one there. So for the last one, I'm gonna grab my heat setting tool, which I hope I put away. Turns out I did not. So it may have fallen. Let's see, this one is the tool. Yep, that's the tool. But I'm missing the part that goes onto the iron. Oh, thankfully it fell not too far. Iron should be cool. Yep, doesn't smell like bacon. And so this goes on there. This goes on there. Oh, shit. Okay, good to know. I will do the tape mod until I get it figured out in software then. Sorry about that. So we're gonna put it down. I forgot what the glass transition temperature is, but I'll go, I don't know, maybe 180. Give the brass a chance to warm up there. Do you guys realize we've been working for weeks on this same project? I told PCB Way what I was up to, and they're like, cool, I guess. They, I don't think they care. I mean, that makes them a good sponsor too. They don't micromanage what I do, which is good. But yeah, they weren't like hyped or anything. They're just like, cool. That's cool. Have fun with that. Welcome back. You're back with a cup of tea and you made your tea? I'm confused. Okay, that's good. Turn that off. I'm just gonna blast this with hot air a little bit to get the little flyaways gone. Okay, there we go. Just get the little hairs away. So this and this fits. It's good. Let's grab some M3. I'll grab some from my stock. Cup of teas to drink. Made my tea as food. Oh, I forgot. British people use tea as food as well. Which I'm sure you can see why that's confusing. I also find it funny that the Brits often use pudding as a term for dessert. And we use pudding as a term for when you have a dessert and it's pudding. But yeah, British people say pudding in lieu of dessert. Ugh. Getting old. Getting old. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that almost fell into my coffee. Not quite. Okay, so I want some of these round heads. Yeah, so for North America, pudding is not dessert. Like, we do have a dessert called pudding, but it's a very specific dessert. It's not a... it is literally... if you're having pudding for dessert, that's proper use of the term. I wish more people would realize that we're all in the same rock, though. It's too much. Really hard for the wow stick to work. Why did I pick such huge screws? I don't know. I felt like it. I do have much smaller screws. So I can stand to add clearance to the holes on the top. For sure. Oh, that is very unhappy. Oh, the lid's done. Okay, these are excessive. I'm gonna trash these. Okay, point is the lid works. But I'm going to put these away. We're going to use shorter screws for sure. I can add clearance to the lid holes. And I think they're going to be retroactive. I think if I do it in my original design, I believe it'll be updated all the way through. Okay, good. Let's grab the lid. Here we go. That is friggin' hot. Oh shit, knocking everything about. Okay, looks good. Again, fits nicely. I wonder, is my lip too long? Does it go all the way down? It shouldn't. That is 3.12. Okay, my lip is way too long. It's not quite the full length, but I don't know why I made it so long. There's going to be a PCB in the middle. Okay, need to add clearance to that part. That's fine. Works good. There we go. The crazy thing is, this opening makes me think of something. Hang on a sec. Let's see. I should have one here. Oh, where did my demo go? Had something to show you. May have cleaned it out. Not seeing it. Huh. Probably got rid of it. That sucks, because now I wanted to show you. It's not here. Anyways, looks like a Pokemon card. Oh, comments didn't like BetterHelp. I mean, I get it. BetterHelp has been in some controversies, but I don't know. No, BetterHelp is not AI, but I think it's because they set you up with therapists who aren't technically therapists. Yeah, I think they can set you up with unlicensed therapists because they're not really doing therapy. Yeah, exactly. They're like they set you up with people who are not therapists, who I guess BetterHelp is expecting to do therapy on you, but it's just talk therapy. It's not like psychotherapy. But that's the thing. I think people think that they're getting full-on medically licensed therapist. Yes, I know that's true locally, but it doesn't change the fact that it was so pervasive that people didn't like it. It sucks, man. Being a creator, the only outfits that pay are the ones that make money. So okay, so Vero is ready for lunch. So let's see if we can do a little bit. Let's see if we can do a little bit here. Let's try to finish this so that can go away. This. So my issue is this now. How do I cut this? So if I cut it at 45, it's going to cut down this way. Yeah, I agree, Franco, but that's not what everybody thinks. What happens if I do this? So that cuts through that. So is there a way So select reference, is it allowing me? No, it still doesn't work because it's cutting that way. Oh, that seems to work. That worked. If I... Oh my god, that worked. I used a vertical reference and it cut it. Okay, well that was good. I'm gonna try to work higher up so you guys can see it. So now I need to poke some holes so I can put some screws in. Okay, so what kind of screws do I have that'll poke through there? So we got these like M2. The sides are longer. I don't know what you mean. So I really need some like self-tapping plastic screws. I don't own any of those. Okay, let's check my Voron kit. M2x10 self-tapping. I think that'll work. I think that'll work. Did you draw it to scale on 0 degrees? Yes, I did. My brain can't deal with it right now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it. Okay, let's say 2.2 millimeter diameter holes, and the hole spacing is looks like 20 mils on center. So 2.2, 20 mils on center. .2, 20 millimeters on center. Screen. This. Fuck off. There we go. Okay, whatever. I don't care. Okay, so just this. So that is 20. Okay, and then I will grab this, and this. And I'll make this symmetrical. This to here. And then this and this to here. Oh no, it's not happy with that. Thank you, Franco. Appreciate you. Okay. So the distance here to here should be 2.5. I think that's accurate. Anyways, we're going to print it and check it. And then the distance, this here, is going to be 2.2. And this is going to be 2.2. This may not work. I am fully accepting that. Pocket. But now, sadly, this pocket wire is not closed. Cancel. Okay, let's go back to the sketch and delete this. Going to dimension this to this. It's 20 mil. And then this to this is 2.5. Okay, they're perfectly, okay, good, good. Pocket. Yes. Okay, now this, they need to be cut on the 45. To face, select face, this one. Offset to face. I don't know, 0.5 mil. Minus 0.5 mil. If the screws have to poke through, they'll poke through. That's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna print this. Let's see how long it takes to print. It shouldn't be long. Okay. And then after this prints, I will be going. So this, file, export. OLED addendum. I don't know what to call it. And I will add clearance after. So on here, grab this, delete this. Grab this. Let's rotate it so it's prettier for you guys. Let's put it closer to the print head so you can see it better. Slice, what's the time? 25 minutes. Good. Heater bed, 80. Upload. Preheat. The bed will not be heated in time. That's okay, I don't care. Print that shit. All right. to the webcam. I don't want you guys looking at the flashing lights. So the ETA is 16 minutes. 16 minutes. Hopefully that's all it'll take. Because I'm printing it at turbo speeds. And then we can do a soft test. And then I can order new new screws and stuff. But for now, I'll be able to use these screws. Here's hoping. Oh, I forgot to clean the tip. Shit. Well, it seems to have cleaned itself. That's good. So yeah, this to me looks just like a Pokemon card. That's what I was trying to say earlier. But I had a Pokemon card here. I don't know where it went. It's not like I was bothered by it being destroyed because it doesn't look like it's all just laying here in the junk. Welcome to the jungle. Oh, here's a Pokemon card. Okay, so here, I'm gonna try to show you what I mean. So you see the proportions on this? Look at the proportions on this. It just looks like this looks like a shrunken down this. Looks very similar to me. I'm not gonna get PSA grade 10 with these bends. The dollar store that we go to often, they have Pokemon cards in like little packs. And I don't know why I buy them, because they're pretty much guaranteed to have like not good Pokemon in them. But I buy them because I like gambling, I guess. Never seen a Pokemon card before. That's because you grew up in the wrong generation. I will tell you, the original Pokemon game had so much of my life tied into it. It was insane. Even the excitement as a kid, reading the back of the box on the way home from picking it up, was incredible. Formative time of my life, for sure. Ten out of 10 would recommend. If you only buy liquid soap, rubbing alcohol, storage boxes, toilet brushes from the dollar store. Yep. I bought all these boxes and all my new storage boxes from the dollar store. I have to go out with a table saw and cut some wood and make a holder for these things. Come on, printer, print faster. It's already 10% done. It's going pretty quick, actually. I'm seeing the frame rate as being all jittery. Are you guys seeing that jittery too? Freezer bags, they carry the XL size. We buy our freezer bags at Costco. I feel like we go through a lot of freezer bags, so Costco is my jam. We only buy them like a couple times a year, or sorry, once every couple of years, because there's so many in a pack. Seriously, there's no stores outside of a 30-minute taxi ride? Where do you live? Do you live in the middle of nowhere? Okay, so the printer is showing a slow frame rate. That's weird. It's a C920 Logitech, so you'd think it'd be good. We're a quarter of the way done. So she's going fast. You portion out and freeze meat. I'm a savage, so I freeze my meat directly in the styrofoam packaging it came in, and then I deal with the portioning once it's thawed. We typically eat like one theme at a time. Small village with a cut down supermarket. Your brother takes you to a big supermarket every Tuesday. Gotcha. Is there no public transport? Because I keep hearing in Europe public transit is way better. I don't know if that's true. Come on, go faster. 28%. I'm tempted to jack up the speed even faster, but it might end up looking like ass. So it might not be a good idea. I don't know also how it's going to handle the screw holes, because they're going to be a little bit complicated because they're at an angle like this. There's a bus that comes once an hour. Oh, that's not too bad. If you want to laugh, read up on the transit issues in Ottawa, where I'm from. It's bad. It's very bad. There is essentially we've got budget overruns. So the budget has been blown. So they're raising the fares for basically everyone. They're eliminating the student fare, and so everyone pays full price. And it's a complete shit show. The new mayor, we got a relatively new mayor who was promising to run the city as a business, so we wouldn't have deficits and whatever. And he sure is. First of all, the deficit is much higher. So just like a true businessman, he lied. And what else? Yeah, everything. Our property taxes are going up because of this fiasco with the transit system. So essentially we are paying more, getting less, and we're still going to run a massive deficit. So yeah, well played, people who voted for him. I sure didn't. Funny part is I think my neighbor voted for him. Bus takes 45 minutes to get there. If you miss time on the bus home, you have to wait another hour for the next one. Yeah, I getcha. I mean, it's not ideal. I was just asking if there was alternatives. Because what if your brother goes on vacation for 2 weeks? Public transit only works in big cities. Well, Ottawa's a big city. %40 done. These are all external moves, so it's taking a little bit to print. The GO train is okay. The GO train in Toronto. I haven't used it, but apparently Toronto, their public transit is actually decent. Decent, sorry. Takes 3 buses to get to your favorite grocery store for a 5-minute drive. Yeah, brutal. So here, they don't want any buses driving from the outskirts to downtown. So we have an O train, light rail, that uses non-standard rail sizes, which is stupid. So we paid a little bit less for our system to have non-standard rails, or like European standard or something, which means that we can't use the least expensive trains. We have to use the more expensive trains. And yeah, they want nothing to go downtown. They just want the train. So whatever bus you have now takes forever, brings you to a train terminal, and then you take the train to downtown. Now the train runs every 10 minutes or something, so it's not bad. But the bus that takes you to the depot or the train station, that can run anywhere from every 5 minutes to every 2 or 3 hours, depending on where you live. And it also can stop running as early as like 6 p.m., depending again on where you live. So it's brutal. Talking about Europe, urban. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, packed buses. I haven't been on public transport since COVID. I will be 100% honest to say that it scares me a little. It's just people with the mentality that they're like, well, I don't care if I'm sick, I still need to get where I'm going. Those people make other people sick, and then, yeah, we've got issues. 54% done. Seems like we're pretty close, though. Because there's not a lot of material here in height. Walk halfway to the train station for a bus for the GO train. I thought you were in the... No, Peter's in the Maritimes. You're in Ontario then, I think. Don't know how it's handling the holes for the OLED, but we're gonna find out. "10 miles away was 2 supermarkets and a bus every 5 minutes." That's a good setup. Something is hanging and blowing in the wind here. Don't know if that's something that I should be worried about. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what it gives. %66 done. Then I'm gonna burn my fingers taking it off the heated bed. I just need to add a little bit more clearance to these. And then it'll be better. I could use a drill bit to just drill through it a bit. Actually, I do have a new drill, but it's a bit overkill. Just looking for a small but not too small drill bit. Okay. This frickin' bad boy. I gotta be careful. This thing will rip my arm off. Sorry about the noise. There we go. That was wild. This thing is absolutely insane. This is the DHP 486. Treated myself to a legit Makita after all these years of the fake Kita. Impact drills can break your wrist. Yeah, it has a massive, came with a huge handle. Like, look at the size of this bad boy. So it means business. I have no problems with that. We are 91%. Did it make the holes yet? I can't even see. There's LEDs that go in the head, and I haven't installed them. Not yet. The print is so coarse though, I don't know if it'll do it. We'll see. I'll print some better versions. These are just prototypes. We are 96% done. You have an 8-minute walk to the bus. 12 minutes later, you're in the center of town. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's not everybody though. North Americans don't like public transport. It's a European concept. Everything in North America is car-centered. The North American mind cannot fathom walking anywhere. My wife and I, we love to walk. We would be pretty unhappy if we had chosen to live in a spot with no sidewalks and stuff. I mean, there's roads here without sidewalks, but they're very, very quiet. All right, here goes. So it looks pretty smick. Too bad. Whew, this is hot. Okay, so here it goes. Does it fit? Okay, no. It doesn't fit. And the reason it doesn't fit is because of the pin headers. Okay, So let me do something I probably shouldn't be doing. Oh boy, the whole PCB is bending. So what I need to do is drop this whole design this way, but leave this thin up there. Let me see if I can. Oh my god, the frickin' PCB is flexing. Here, let me just. Okay, you know what? I'll install it upside down. Oh no, I can't. God damn it. It's okay if I ruin one. I'll order more. This is what we have to do to prototype. Because I just want to make sure my holes are good. Okay, something is hitting. I don't know what's hitting. Oh, there's probably a component hitting. Okay, that looks good. Let's jam this in. No safe cycling where you live. That sucks. Here in Ottawa too. There are some, but there's a lot that are not safe. 100%. Let's see, what size? Lowe's, Walmart, Aldi, fast food, all within 10 minutes. 10 minutes drive though, or walk? Okay, so that kind of works. Oops, you guys can't see that. Okay. And then the lid. Oh wait, I should have drilled out this too. Well, whatever. Lid goes on there. OLED goes on there. Netherlands is geared towards cycling. I should take 2 seconds and drill out these holes. It's not going to take long, but I got to do it on camera just in case I puncture through and drill through my fingies. Can't do that and not have it on camera for the highlight reel. Oh, this is a different size. I don't think this is the bit I had before. Jesus Christ. This thing is a monster. Okay, tell me, how is that? Oh my God. How is that for a guy who last week opened FreeCAD for the first time? Tell me. Like, obviously my screws are a little messed up, but this is going to slide down a bit. I'm going to redesign this a little bit. But how is this for a guy that hadn't used FreeCAD until a couple days ago? That works. So it looks ugly, that's fine, but this has to be multiple sizes for multiple, because I'll have multiple different screen options. Like I want an option with 2 of these screens. I've got the really big screens will arrive sometime before next week. So yeah, it's loose like up here, but I think that's fine. Yeah, me too, Kyle. Welcome, by the way, Kyle. So Monday, we will have the prototype PCBs, both of them. So we'll work on that. But tomorrow I'm going to be live streaming as well. Probably going to be working on more of this. I need to get this figured out. I will also, since I think this design is final, aside from maybe some mounting holes underneath, I'm going to be printing this in slower speed to show how much better it's going to look. But we're going to continue prototyping with this. So thank you everyone for being here. I'm going to go eat tacos with my lovely wife. And I'll catch you guys on tomorrow's stream if you'll be here. Have a good one, folks.